one's digestion turned into a social media phenomenon as well. Yeah, couples are eating together, praying together,
Well,
and now walking the party together. There's no way. There's no way.
what's up with it?
No, there's no way you are going
Oh,
to date. I want to, like, walk through the park and walk around the city. You just walk off past the gas station.
what up, Flurg? What's up, everybody? Just came into the chit chat. But yeah, let's not say let's go yet because there's still a little bit of a ways to go. When I was live earlier, I had 4 hours. Now I'm a little bit under 2 hours. Thank God. A little bit under 2 hours to go. It's not going to be a long live. This is not going to be a long live or nothing like that. This is just a check in with y'all. And to give y'all a little quick update about the police, but so I already had called them ahead of time, letting them know that I was going to be going out here and seeing how they police department acts on these calls. Because I don't want to go way out here for no reason and shit, or just for no exposing the video or whatever and shit. So, talking to the cop, they was down for it, like, yeah, okay, yeah, just do this and do that, blah 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 blah. What's your name on this? So I told them everything. They get off the phone. A whole 2 hours go by, and the cop just called me a little while ago. Was all like, "Yeah, so we got to forward this over to our SVU unit, and we got detectives that get on these kind of calls." And I'm like, "I get that, bro. That's the after process after them getting arrested." My question earlier was, do y'all come to these calls and arrest them on the scene? Where every element met on 288. And so he started trying to tell me that they don't, and that they would prefer that, I just deal with the detective, and that the detective is going to call me or email me tomorrow to be able to come out to see me. I'm like, bro, I'm not even from out where y'all is at. I'm all the way from Long Beach, bro. And I'm like, and I'm literally like at this time, I was like 2.5 hours away. And then so he was all like, I was like, yeah, well, I would advise you not to go and approach the person, because we don't know that. I'm just like, dude, y'all is tripping. So get off the phone with him. Now I'm all contemplating and shit like, damn, bro, do I want to continue even driving there? With these 2 hours to go, I'm like, shit, I can just turn back around or whatever, bro, and save me 2 hours for when I have to go back. And then, so as I'm contemplating about that, thinking about it, um, I was about to just pull off the freeway for a minute and just, relax for a minute and use the bathroom. Because I'm trying not to stop for a bathroom break right now because I'm just trying to do a straight shot and just get there. You know what I mean? Because I don't want the creep to start texting and trying to call while I still got like an hour and shit to go. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm trying to be there. Or if I can't get there in time when he first get off of work, I would prefer myself be like 10, 15 minutes out the way. But anyways, I was about to get off the freeway, so then the cop calls back. What's up, Mario Jackson? The cop calls back, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was just wondering like if you were still on your way." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." I was like, "Okay, good," because I just got off the phone with my sergeant, and then so basically now I guess they looked me up. So they looked me up, and they see that I do a pretty good job or whatever the fuck they wanted to say. So like, yeah, my sergeant said, just to have you still come, and then like when you get here, to call the non-emergency line that you called earlier, and just to let us know that you're here. And then he gave me an address to go meet them at, which is at a school. So they want me to meet them at a school, which is close to the predator's house. So basically, I'm gonna go end up meeting up with them, and that way my decoys can call the pred, have them come out, pull up and all this other extra shit, and they should get them. So it may not be no easy conversation from me, which I personally don't mind at all. I know y'all love it, but in this sense, with how nasty this predator is, how, dangerous he is, he deserves to just be arrested. I would like to try to talk to him and see if he can admit to like some CP type of shit, because he definitely comes off as a CP trader or a CP watcher. You feel me? But, already having, law enforcement cooperating with me, so I'm just going to end up taking this route, and talking to them, let the police do their thing. Either way it goes, I feel we still going to get a pretty good fish off the streets. Because this fool, bro, I swear to God, he's a terrible one. Thank you, Becky. And like somebody mentioned earlier, they was like, "Oh man, this is like dedication, bro. Like you going that far." Like I didn't tell nobody exactly what city I'm going to, but it's far as fuck from where I am, bro. I'm literally going all the way up north, Northern California, bro. Like up there, up there. So like I was saying earlier, man, I actually made a post about it. Like, anybody want to donate for the little trip. Of course, it's not like no trip like I'm flying somewhere. I mean, I prefer to have flew here, but nigga ain't got that kind of money. So, yeah, so if anybody want to donate a couple dollars and shit or whatever, coffee, gas, just because, my mom's dropping links like shit like that. And of course, you don't have to. It's not no mandatory. They don't keep donating shit. Be like, oh, if you stay alive, I'm gonna donate. If you stay alive, I will donate. Don't be them kind of people, because that doesn't make me stay live. You know, that does not make me stay live at all. When people say that, that makes me feel red flags all over. Just be sincere about it. Like I don't mind if you can't donate. Like I always stress, it's not mandatory. Don't do it if you just want to do it and feel like, let me fucking since he asked, let me do it. No, nah, I didn't get the Snoop Dogg skin, but my kids did though. My kids got it, and shit. If I didn't get it, somebody else was gonna get it for them. And I much prefer myself be the one to buy the stuff for my kids. Then I so really wish that I had drove this route in the daytime, bro. I do not like driving the highways at night because you can't really see shit. And then when you're by yourself, what's up, ghetto hippie? Welcome back, brother. I was telling everybody that this won't be a long live. I just came on here to update y'all, let y'all know I'm still en route. I'm less than 2 hours away. Had a small little issue with the police at first, but now, I guess the officer that had called me back ended up talking to his sergeant that put his ass in check. He thought it was like, oh, bro, that's Black Bite, man. I looked him up. You better fucking take this call. This probably put you on the map. Probably told us some shit like that, man. Nah, we ain't there yet, Tara. Less than 2 hours, though. Less than 2 hours, but over an hour. That's why I was saying that this live won't be long. I'm just here to check in real quick, let y'all know, my ETA sort of. And then I'm going to cut back off this live so I can watch some more of my videos that I was watching to keep me up. Listen to my Purple Cat music. Watch a couple of destroying football videos. Honestly, man, I'm so used to, like, when I take long drives like this, I'm used to, like, smoking, bruh. Like I'm doing this shit without smoking. This is crazy. This is different. Not crazy. This is different for me. You know, like doing this shit without smoking, just wide eyed, just wide awake, no kind of like I don't know, bro. It feels good. It's just different. And yeah, you're right, Becky. It pays to do it right. You know, it definitely pays to do it right. Some people they don't care about doing it right. They just like fuck it. I just want to get all the views, all the fat YouTube checks. As long as like YouTube allow me to post the video, and that's all they care about. You know, and like but when you're doing it right, and then the officer they hear what kind of call it is, and they like, yeah, we ain't trying to get involved in none of this shit. But then you tell them who you are, they get to go back and look you up online easily. And then they like, oh yeah, well we see how this dude is. Yeah, let's work with him. You know. So I had to put my sweater back on though, bro. It was hot in the mother lover when I first was live earlier. When I still had like 4 hours or something to go. And then out of nowhere, bro, I hit a couple of goddamn blocks. Felt like I was driving through snowmobiles and shit, man. Uh, I'm not sure, young Cyril. I'm not sure if I did or not, bro. I don't get my donations live like that. I literally have to go to the app to look at it. I know I got one from Veto. I got one from Tim, and then I got a couple of other ones on Venmo. But as far as Cash App, I don't remember you, young Cyril. Yeah, now I'm not gonna say exactly where in Northern California, at least not yet. Yeah, I won't be dropping or saying nothing about the exact location until like I'm actually out there. I can tell that I'm definitely driving past like some either where a bunch of fucking cows are at or where they kill a bunch of cows. Cause it's fucking funky right here, bro. Yeah, I am Mama J. I am by myself, which is one of the reasons why I was thinking about going live with it. But I don't want people coming in here like young Sarah talking about like, oh, if I got his donation or her donation. I don't know. Like if your name is not young Sarah or whatever it is on Cash App, I mean, I don't know. And then also some people on that donates, they don't even want to be shouted out. So I kind of like don't shout out everybody that sends donations because almost every time that somebody send me one, they always leave a note saying, yeah, don't shout me out though. Appreciate what you're doing, but I don't want to get shouted out. So when I started getting a whole bunch of those, I just stopped shouting people out. But some people want to be shouted out. They want to be known that they are actually a supporter. In my King City area, I have no idea what that is, brother. Yeah, thank you, Mama J. Safety is key. I am less than 2 hours out, but this live will be cut before that. Like I was saying, I'm only here right now just to give a quick update on the little police situation that had just went down. I'm not on here right now, to hold y'all and shit like that. But yeah, but the next time I do go live, I will go live about when I'm about, I'll say 20, 30 to 20 minutes out. When I'm about that far out, then I'll be going back live. And that way, I can chit chat with y'all and as I'm heading there still, but with not much distance to go. Oh man, I'm real glad you was thinking about me, Tammy. You know what I mean? Obviously, I was thinking about all of y'all too. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back on there just to update y'all, man, because I did say how far, how much further I had to go, and I know some people really do care about my well-being. Some people they just like, oh man, fuck, it, I'll just wait till they get there. Fuck him anyway. I just want to see him catch somebody. And then there's others like you, Tammy, and Beto, and quite plenty more people, that fuck with me for real. If I was like, man, I hope he get there safe. I hope he's driving good. I hope he's, in good graces. So I appreciate y'all, man. Time for a smoke nap, man. Don't remind me, brother. I literally just talking about how taking these long ass drives, bro. Like right now, like this long drive, I probably would have been a smoke like 3 months by now. But like I said, it's something different. But I'm doing it. I am doing it. I'm hoping for a great outcome. Like all honesty, I was probably gonna do a turnaround trip, bro. I probably would, but I don't know. Cause I got the feeling like it's gonna be. I'm gonna probably fall asleep trying to drive back tonight. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be able to drive all the way back home tonight without fucking falling asleep. As they should, Becky. Traveling prayers is always needed. I say mine every. I mean, I don't say it every time I'm like going somewhere, but I always make it my priority if I'm going somewhere far or having travel on the highway, freeway, all that kind of shit. Other people driving also, they may not know everything and pay attention like you do. So I just pray for everybody on the road. I'm that weird person that when I see somebody car broke down on the side of the road, now I may not pull over and shit to go help you because I don't trust you like that, but I'm gonna pray, that you're able to get your car back running right, get to your destination safely. I will do that. Appreciate that, mellow brother. Appreciate it. Man, low key, like right now, I feel a little sleepy, but not enough to where like I'm like, I think I should pull over and get some rest real quick. Nah. Yeah, safety first, man. But I mean, like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put it to y'all like this. I mean, I do got my own funding right now, so if it comes down to it, really, like if I feel like I'm not gonna be, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I might fuck around and just pull over, sleep in the goddamn car. I might really just do that just to save some money because I don't think it's worth it for me to fucking rent a hotel room, just for like what 5 hours. I mean, I know it'd be good to get some good sleep, some proper rest, but I don't think it's worth for me to spend, what it's gonna be like 50, $60, just to sleep in a fucking bed for like 4 hours. I be thinking scary shit too, man. Like when I was driving to the little mountain area a little while ago, I was all like, damn, bro, like, what if like a Freddy Krueger motherfucker come running down this hill and running across the freeway? Or a goddamn werewolf just sitting in the cut in the dark and then out of nowhere they just run across the whole freeway. I would think it's some crazy shit. Bravo Farms, Bravo Farms. It is dangerous. No cap. It is dangerous. Yeah, before I do end this live, I was trying to think of a story about my life or something like that. Because I got plenty of stories. I was like, man, I want to have a little story to tell them when I go back live real quick before I get back off. I'm trying to think of a story that I could tell y'all about me that I hadn't told on here yet. You know, it is nighttime, so, you know, it shouldn't be nothing but grown folks in this motherfucker that can, you know, take some foul language. But, let me see. What do I want to talk about myself? Hmm. Okay, how about this? Anybody got something that they want to know about me, or just something that you think I could tell a good story about myself? Nothing too personal, real. I mean, yeah, it can be personal, just not like, oh, what my social security number type shit is. You know, like it can be some personal shit, like, oh, how old were you when you lost your virginity? I don't mind. You can ask me some shit like that, and I'll tell you the whole story, how it went down, what happened, what my nerves was like, what I felt like afterward. That I sit in the corner and cry. I don't mind talking about that shit, but somebody asked me something so I can tell you a story about me real fast. Okay, Becky asked, have I ever seen a ghost? Matter of fact, we're gonna run with that question since she's the one that brought it up. How you got it? How did I get into smoking weed? Okay, I'm gonna use hippies. I'm gonna answer a hippie question and then Becky's. So, how did I get into smoking weed? Basically, when the movie Friday came out, right? I was young as fuck. I didn't know nothing about weed at all, bro. Nothing at all. So me watching the movie Friday was like me watching something that didn't know shit. I'm learning. But still never knew when smoking was like, weed was put on earth for me and you. Take the credit. I didn't know what he was talking about. So then I get to the ninth grade. I'm in the ninth grade now. And then I go to the store with my uncle. And then he started asking me about, oh, have you ever smoked before? I lied to him. I told my dad with my friends and shit. So he was all like, what? And this one of the uncles that, you know, you can tell them all kinds of shit. They try to show you naked movies back in the days. So he had a little joint and he sparked it up, had me smoking and shit. And bro, look, I didn't know what I was doing. I was lying, you know, and I'm not inhaling smoke, whatever, we passed that part. Now I'm at school and I'm hanging out with these other dudes, and then they was like, "Yeah, we go to the beach all the time, bro, on a little break, and we go up there and smoke." So I'm being a dumbass, trying to fit in with these badass kids, knowing that I'm not bad like that. So I go with them and I'm smoking. At least I thought I was. I was not inhaling. So I never was high during that time. So I first started smoking in the ninth grade. Never got high though because I wasn't inhaling. I was on my Bill Clinton shit. So now fast forward to when I'm 21, I link up with my cousin who was bad than the motherfucker. I already been to jail thousands of times. And he talked to me about smoking. I'm like, yeah, I smoke, bro. I smoked back when I was 14. Woo, 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 woo. He rolled up a blunt, and we on the freeway. Now, he was the one that was watching me smoke. He was all like, oh, nigga, you're not even inhaling. You gotta inhale that shit, bro. I'm like, I am. So he taught me how to inhale. I started coughing, and bro, I swear to God, after about a good 10 minutes, that's when I was like, yeah, I definitely was not difference. So I was high than a motherfucker at that time. So that was how I got into weed. So then let me move on to uh, Becky had a question. God damn it, I lost it. Not that one. I lost it. Oh, have I ever seen a ghost? Now, there's a couple of things. I don't know what we can call them, ghosts or spirits or whatever the case may be. So, as a grown up, this was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, at the damn apartment that I live at now. Me and my daughter were always seeing some kind of little figure inside our house. We always seen something. We always felt something. And then one time I'm walking down my long ass football field hallway, and as I'm walking past the kitchen area, the fucking broom literally just gets pushed over and almost hit me. And the broom was leaning towards to where it's like there's no way it could have had possibly fell this way towards me. So I'm just like, what the fuck? How did that happen? And that wasn't even the only thing. So my daughter ended up looking up the history of the apartment building, and come to find out, it used to be like an old veterans, like old folks home for veterans. So we got to start thinking like, bro, maybe it's fucking spirits in the vets that still hear some shit like that. And so ever since then, I've always seen and heard so many weird kind of things in my apartment, but I'm the type to where I feel like if you play into it, then you're gonna be scared. If you play into it in the fear mode. But me, I just acknowledge it in a way to where I'm like, oh yeah, I see you or I hear you, but I ain't scared. And then it just leaves me alone. It just leaves me alone. Mellow Brother said, have you ever been to the East Coast? Nah, yeah, actually I have. I was in Virginia and then I drove all the way up to Maryland and was hanging out up there for a while. But that was pretty much all I did. Just went over out to Maryland and shit like that. I was there for about what, like a week. Like bedtime story. I'm sleep. What's up with it, Dippy? Okay, so I'm not being able to see all the old chats up there. I'm scroll all the way back down to the bottom. The weed smoke keep ghosts away. You heard? Shit, I ain't never heard that before. I would have thought weed smoke made the motherfuckers appear. Because there's some people that smoke, bro, that definitely don't need to smoke. You know, they just get too paranoid. They just extra. And, you know, they just get to acting too weird and shit, man. So, like, I heard good news about Kathy. I didn't get to see it. Oh, she's at home. Oh, okay, that's what's up, Kathy, man. Glad you out of the hospital. Shit. What up with you, Joe? What's poppin' with it, man? Let's see. It's not those. With the smoking homegrown. Back then, I don't know what the fuck it was back then, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, when I was smoking with my cousin, it was just stress. Like, I guess that's homegrown, right? Like the nasty weed, the weed that come with the seeds and shit like that. We call that stress, Strebo, Bobby Brown, uh, Dirt. That's the nasty weed. What's up with it, that Shelly? Cash Drop. Cash Drop says, how did I get into catching these predators? Basically, started out basically just watching some videos online, man, and I saw what was going on. Cause I never only catching predators I heard about was Chris Hansen. I saw his show a long time ago. Was all like, oh wow, this is crazy, motherfucking grown ass men trying to fuck little kids. That's fantastic. But never thought about doing it on my own because I never even seen like other random citizens doing it. So then one day I started thinking about like to myself, and this is how the universe and the spirit of God works. Like I started sitting there thinking to myself because I was already making people laugh on TikTok by cracking jokes about Joe Biden because I love to make people feel good. And so during the COVID thing, that was my way of spreading joy to people all around the world. So I got tired of doing the political stuff, so I'm just sitting there like, man, it's got to be another way that I can help people in this world. And I always had a soft spot for kids, but I never knew kids were this much in danger by fucking predators that's trying to like harm them. And then like as I'm sitting there thinking about this, and I happened to get on YouTube, and boom, I saw a fucking, excuse me, I think it was CC Unit video, and then oh yeah, I saw him and Paul Bunyan, or called Alex, Paul Bunyan. So I saw them when they did the EDP catch. So I saw that one, and I was all like, wow, this is crazy. And then my kids was telling me about how EDP was, they knew who he was. And then I saw a PvP video, and then I became like more of a fan of PvP, because I used to like the way he was. For some reason, I just liked how he was just in these predators' houses, just having a whole conversation with them while the cops was coming. But then I started like, okay, well, I don't really like fully how some of them are operating these operations and shit like that. So I was like, man, I wonder if I can get into this and help out with saving these kids. And that's when I just did my first catch and was nervous as fuck and just started learning on the fly, just reading other people's chat logs that posted them, seeing how they would respond to the creeps, what to say when they would trip you up on certain things. And I came up with a grandma story on my own because I did grow up living with my grandma. So like a lot of the shit that I be saying to these predators as Ashley is the same shit that I grew up with saying to my own grandma as myself. So that's how our brother got into catching. Yeah, that's a good question though right there. But anyways, folks, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live right now, so that way I can wake myself back up by, dancing and boogieing to my little Purple Cat music and watching maybe a destroying video or two. And I will be back live when I'm a little bit closer to the predator. So hopefully y'all still be up with me. If not, I definitely understand. I definitely understand. Just put your boy in your prayers. Hope for a successful catch and a successful drive back home if I do decide to head back home tonight. And if I don't head back home tonight, maybe when I come back live, maybe I'll have a donator or somebody or a supporter that say, you know what, fuck it. I don't care if you sleep in a room for about 4 hours. I'd rather you do that and be safe. I'm going to pay for the room. Some shit like that. Because me personally, I don't want to pay for a room to just sleep in it for 4 hours. I don't want to do that. Like I said, I would literally pull over and sleep in this damn car and keep it pushing. But folks, I shall return after these messages. Till next time. How long do I think? Well, when I first got back on here, I had less than an hour. I mean, less than 2 hours to go. So I should be coming up on almost less than an hour, or at least almost an hour only. Yes, yes, yes. I appreciate that, DeShelly. Yeah, it's 9:44 where I am right now. So. But yep, I'm gonna end this live because I see the predator is starting to text. What's for cash? If my mods can drop that for me, Becca. I think my mod will drop it. I'll wait until they drop the link to that. Oh, there it is. Appreciate you, Beto. I think Trump will make a difference. Well, I don't know. I just hope so. And I damn sure don't know. Thank you also, Becky. Everybody put $10 to get their room. Hey, man, if y'all do that, though, I mean, shit, that means y'all definitely don't want a nigga sleeping in his car, and you definitely don't want me rich driving back tonight. But, man, if y'all do, I definitely appreciate it. But it's not mandatory, I will make it work. I will make it work. The only thing on my to-do list for sure right now is to get this predator off the street. That's what I really, really want to do. So anyways, folks, I will see y'all soon.